we go. We got three special guests.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey man, this is Views Sports Talk, man. I got two special guests. I got my boy Luke and I got my boy Lee. And on this episode, goddamn, we talking about the Lakers, that Game 4 win. And I'm gonna play y'all a clip first, and then that's basically what we're gonna talk about. So here's the clip.
Ron, just walk me through what happened, man. What sticks out to you about how you got this game?
We're just a resilient bunch. They hit us with haymakers after haymaker after haymaker, trying to get us to fall. We just stayed in the fight. You know, it's a 48-minute game, or if it's a 12-round boxing match, and we stayed in there for 12 rounds, man, and was able to pull through.
I'm going to give you two names, and you tell me about how you felt that play. It's definitely Lonnie Walker. I see you engaged with him.
Yes,
what did you say to him, and what did you think about his performance?
It's not even about tonight. I've been telling him, I said, Lonnie, stay ready. We're going to need you at some point. And for him to be as young as he is, for him to have that professionalism, come out, stay ready when his number is called, we don't win this game without Lonnie Walker tonight, that's for sure.
AD, defensively on Steph. Tell me about that.
Man, he's the best defensive player in the league. I mean, you know, I think the league knows it as well. Not many guys that can protect the rim at all costs and also switch out on point guards, switch out on guys like Steph. Steph is a hell of a player, had a hell of a game. I think he even had a triple-double. But we trust AD guarding anybody in this league, and he showed that.
One game away from closing this thing out. Go back to Golden State. What is it going to take?
I mean, as hard as this game was, it's going to be even harder. We understand that. We know that. And if we don't come in with a desperate mindset like they're going to come in, then they're going to blow us out. They're going to blow us out that arena. So we've been in a 3-1 situation in round 1 versus Memphis. So we got to learn from that. We're not saying that Memphis is Golden State. Both teams are well coached. Both teams are great. But we also know we're dealing with the defending champion. So, man, it's time to get rest now. Tired as hell, man. Get out my face.
Hey, so that's basically the whole thing. That's what we're gonna talk about. But first, I want to get y'all opinion on the actual game and the ups and flows of it. So let me go with Luke first. Give me your opinion on the game yesterday.
Man, like I was telling you before we got on camera, I mean, it was a good game, but I was never stressed, man. I'm a firm believer. I've been saying Lakers in 6 for a while, but I'm a firm believer when LeBron and AD are healthy, I don't really see how teams can beat us unless we beat ourselves. And that's not even being biased. That's just being real. Like, it's going to take a real heavy game plan for you to beat the best defensive player to me and then, quote-unquote, everybody's GOAT. So those two guys just on both ends of the floor. And LeBron's been great on defense. So to me, it's like I was having fun with it. Like, every bucket, every shot, I was chilling. I wasn't stressed. I wasn't scared. I just thought it was going to be a good game. I kind of didn't expect us to win. I ain't going to lie. But right before the game, I'm like, we're going to win. And then we won. Yeah. So that was my reaction.
Lee?
Oh, man. I feel like throughout the game, I really was just hoping that – well, I was telling myself, this ain't the one. Like, this ain't the one we lose. That's a dangerous situation to be tied up, go back to Golden State, giving them home court. But I mean, just like a testimony to Darvin Ham that shit. Even his players, I feel like you have to be a really good coach. And I didn't play basketball at a high level, but I just know from my experience in football, you got to be a really good coach to keep your players engaged, even when they're not playing. You know, players get mad. Yeah. We all human, and if you know, he's not getting the most money in the league or nothing like that. But like he said, he had 3-level scorer in the interview. The candle stay lit. Like hearing those type of words is a testimony to him, but the coach as well. And I think that Lonnie Walker, I mean, I'm watching the game like shit. AD only had Luke 4 points in the second half or some shit like that.
Yep.
It was something low.
I don't think he scored in the fourth. That was a crazy part. I thought that fourth quarter was gonna be his, and we had Lonnie. Honestly, my bad, not to interrupt you.
No, go ahead.
What's crazy is Austin Reeves, who's been our guy the whole second half of the season and the first series, he hasn't had his legs under him. He hasn't been a scorer. So for us to go to Austin Reeves, Troy Brown, Malik Beasley, we're going through all these guys before we get to Lonnie, and then Lonnie comes out and does that in the fourth quarter.
Right.
Like you said, that's coaching, bro. There's no way a guy that's basically a fourth string, a DMP most nights, comes out and gives 15 points in one quarter, and that's the most important quarter.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. That don't happen.
Yeah, that really speaks a lot to his character, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know how he did it. I don't know how he did it because, for a lot of players, you like, fuck, man, you can't get no rhythm. And we see this with Jordan Poole right now. Like Jordan Poole, he's not getting the looks and the touches that some of the touches he's getting, he's just throwing that shit away and doing some dumb shit. But it's like those are two different players, well, kind of like the same players. But you see how somebody's character can actually lead them to success. And that right there, man, that speaks a lot about Lonnie Walker. And, man, my opinion on the game, man, in the first half, I felt like the energy level wasn't there. Maybe we was tired. I don't know why we're playing every other day. That's kind of upsetting to me, but it is what it is. And, man, towards the end of that, I want to say third quarter, going into the fourth, man, the energy level was up. It was up. LeBron he almost blew it with a couple bad shots in the third, but
killing me, man.
He got back into it, which was good. And then Austin Reeves had a timely bucket in the fourth, which was kind of impressive to me. But like, shit, like, no, midi.
Okay.
Smooth little midi. Get us, what is it, down by 2? Yeah. But that shit was smooth, dog. But honestly, AD sets the tone, and whenever AD goes, we go, and that's my opinion. You feel me? So, and
whenever he's going defensively too, even if he's not scoring offense, I know a lot of dudes say he takes nights off, but he don't never take nights off defensively. So once he gets them stops, because he was averaging damn near 5 blocks against the Grizzlies. This series it's a little lower, but he's still getting around 3.5. Once he gets a block or a steal and we running out in transition, that's the best part of our game is transition basketball. And they've been killing in that. The Warriors is, they are a team that does it too, but not at our level. There's not a guy like AD or LeBron that's gonna flash down that middle and just bang out for the Warriors. They don't have it. They're more of a shooting team. So to get out in transition, they're never gonna be able to stop us. And like you said, that run, that's when it started. When we got out in transition, Lonnie got a couple buckets, Austin Reeves got a couple buckets, and then LeBron just started dominating in the post and taking over for real.
Honestly, I think LeBron running out the post that should be like our second go-to. Like if we find ourselves stagnant with our offense, just put him in the post and run some backdoor screens off of that. In my opinion, I think we should really do that with Bron. I don't know why we don't go to that, but maybe he don't like it. I don't know.
I mean, shit, that's better than him chucking up threes half the time. He be killing me with that shit.
But the only thing, I hate it too, but when you really think about it, it keeps the defense honest. That's the only thing that I hope. Because, like, if he, like you said, if he just goes straight through the post the whole game, they're going to figure out how to stop that. But if he's a 3-level scorer, he's in the post, he's at the three-point line, he's spotting up, he's driving, that defense won't be able to adjust. And we seen that happen last night. They kept, whenever Poole or Curry were in the game, they were hunting them. So I like that game plan personally. Hunt them, keep doing it till it don't work, because that's basketball. Like, in the NBA, everybody thinks it's like millions and millions of plays. But go look at that shit, man. It's pick and roll.
It is.
It's a backdoor screen, and that's it.
And that's it.
It's finding matchups to take advantage of. And that's really all the NBA is matchup advantages. If you look at any game.
Yep. And this is like legit a chess match between Darvin Ham and Steve Kerr. It's amazing. It's like it's kind of two different games. Game one, we doing whatever we want to do. They running their same regular offense, off ball screens and blah 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 movement. And then game two, they switched to the Stephen Curry pick and roll. That shit's kind of hard to stop. And then game three, what is it? Game three, fucking AD. He's hedging a lot more. And that's where I feel AD is special. AD's special to be able to play both the cut and the three ball. That's special, man. Not a lot of players can really do that. And shit. And so actually, let's get into that. Fucking, why do you guys think the Warriors' offense is kind of stagnant or one-dimensional, in my opinion.
You go, Luke.
To me, it's because, like, okay, Steve Kerr, I've never been super high on him, but I can respect his game. But right now, I don't think he's doing enough to put those players in position to win. Like Poole last year was really the nucleus of why they won the championship. This year, he's not involved. He seems out of it. Like, to me, it's just like you said, it's pick and roll. It's Curry or none right now. And that's not their game. Their game, they get, well, in the past, they get players off the bench that's able to score. You have Dante DiVincenzo, who is a good defender. He's really a 3-and-D guy. He's a good defender and a good shooter, and he's not getting the minutes he deserves. So to me, I think their offense is as bad as it is right now because, like, it's one-dimensional and it's easy to stop. Like, I feel like Darvin Ham is in Steve Kerr's head. And to me, I really feel like that because of Game 4. When I seen Gary Payton the second starting, I said, I was like, oh, it's over. Like, we got him now. I love Gary Payton the second. I think he's a great defender. But ain't no way y'all going to have Draymond Green and Gary Payton as your power forward and center. Like, it's over there. Unless you want to say Wiggins was a power forward, but we know it's really Gary Payton. And it's over right there. Like, I can't see you guys playing like that to me.
I don't know what they're trying to accomplish. Maybe to get out and transition a little bit more. And
that worked. It did work in the first half, but I knew it wasn't sustainable.
It's not. He can't shoot, and so he's not a threat. And so that's kind of.
And he was knocking down shots. That's what pissed me off. He's not like
he had a 3.
Like 2,
I was happy that I was like keep shooting, but I was also pissed that it went in. Like, I'm like, damn.
That shit. Whew. Honestly, bro, that shit is Gary Payton. I mean, it was a good little adjustment by Steve Kerr, but in the fourth quarter, you see they went away from it. So obviously, it got stopped because they put in was it Moses Moody was to finish off the game, and I'm trying to figure out why the hell they do that. But I guess Steve Kerr know what he doing. Shit, apparently.
How you go away from Looney? Like, I get it, we are stopping him, but he's gonna give you an extra possession or two, damn near every play. So I don't care if he can't shoot. Like, that's the type of dude I want in the game. I want guarding AD, wearing him down, fighting for boards. Like, if I'm the Warriors, I'm a Warriors fan, and I'm seeing, I know he's sick or whatever, but he's still playing. So if he's still playing, I want him in the damn game at least almost 30 minutes at least.
Yep.
Yeah. He's gonna give us the best option for real.
He actually does give them the best option in terms of like the extra possessions, which they need. They need those possessions, and that was evident in
like
fucking
that's
Sacramento.
They get open threes too. Like what they like to do is shoot threes. So you get a rebound, everybody in the paint. Shit, kick it out.
Exactly.
But I ain't mad at it. Keep sending them. Shit, I want to see it done at 5. I know 5 gonna be tough. I was just talking about this at work. Winning game 5 gonna be tough. But just like me and Luke talked about game 2 on Twitter, don't come out like just, we're going to get through this game and go back home. Like, try to win. I ain't saying, like, this going to be the toughest game the Lakers probably play all postseason. But go and try to win. You see, Denver and Phoenix might be in a tough battle. We just seen what Philly did to Boston. Like, you just never know in this NBA right now. So try to go win. I don't want to see LeBron. Like, bro, y'all pros at the end of the day. We know y'all tired. We know you owe LeBron. But, like, you got all the treatment there. You got the big space. Go out and play. And Darvin Ham, I can trust him to put together a game plan where, and what I love about our team, get other dudes going. Get Rui going. I love when Rui, he got confidence. All them dudes, even Vanderbilt, he killed me sometimes too, but shit. If he gonna shoot the 3, shoot that motherfucker with confidence. Like,
to shoot it with exactly.
Yeah, you might go 1 for 4, but that 1-3 might hit, and we gonna need. So, and like Luke said, it's gonna keep the defense honest, even for LeBron. So I just really hope the Lakers go out there and give maximum effort, man. This is the NBA. Like, y'all get paid to hoop, and Lonnie is a great example of that last night. Just go hoop. That's it. Hoop.
It's gonna be. Hey, if they win in 5, man, we a lot to talk about them Warriors and that Dynasty.
Yeah.
Look, I respect what they did, but we can't act like they didn't have an easy path almost every single year with some major injury. So for them to be completely healthy and another team be completely healthy, and this is how you go out.
Right.
Hey, I'm just saying, like, I know how the conversation go.
Talk heavy.
People ain't gonna be happy about it, but it's true.
Oh, nah.
It's true at the end of the day.
Talk heavy.
Hell yeah.
Hey, that's tough. That's tough. Because honestly, when you look at it, their first championship, LeBron's playing with nobody at this point, Matthew Dellavedova. So that's a hard one, but that's their first one. Second one, you lose to Bron 3-1, and then you come back with KD for the rest of the championships. I don't know. That you right. You right, Luke. Like
there, you get Kawhi hurt.
Yep.
They got,
they got their ass whooped that year. I mean, not that year. That first game that year.
Yeah, I mean, it was looking like a scary series. We could go back and really look at it, but it was damn near like every star they played against got hurt against them, and they were able to advance. So, this year really ain't no excuse. You're playing against a 38-year-old LeBron, so it's not like you're playing prime LeBron or young LeBron or athletic LeBron. He's still great, but he's not even close to what he was even in 2016, 2018.
In Cleveland. Yep.
So for y'all to go down like this, man, and we all know the Dynasty, win or lose, I really think, win or lose, it's pretty much over. Either Draymond's gone. Oh, yeah. I really think they trade Poole, but one of them two is gone. They're going to have to revamp a little bit. They don't have money, so that's why their bench looks atrocious like it does, because usually they were able to spread money around, but you got to pay guys, and you paid Poole last year, or
a lot of money.
You pay Wiggins and Poole.
Man, and I thought it would be Klay that was going first, but it's really Draymond now. It's really looking like Draymond is going, so I can't wait to see how the Dynasty falls and how they try to rebuild. It's going to be crazy, man. I don't know.
You think they get rid of Klay? The same offseason?
I said it. Okay, so I thought they would get rid of Klay. I said that right before the offseason. I was having a conversation with Gotti, actually. And I was telling him they're going to pick Wiggins over Klay. And he wouldn't believe me. And then Wiggins got paid. And the theory was working. And then fucking Poole got punched out. So then I thought, okay, Draymond's going, not Klay. It's going to be Draymond. But the way Poole's playing and the reports that come out, it's rumors, but it looks like they hate Jordan Poole. So
it does.
I don't know that. I can see them flipping it. A lot of people think his value's, in the gutter, but I truly believe they're going to finesse somebody to get to trade for Poole. And they probably add a pick or something, but they're going to get somebody for Poole. Maybe not a superstar, but like OG Anunoby, something like that, like not average, but right above average player, and they'll, maybe they can revamp. I don't know.
I'm going to throw this out. Maybe it may not work financially. What about Bradley Beal?
I mean, it might work because he got paid. But I couldn't see it unless, because then they'll go, super small. It would be, maybe that means Wiggins has to come off the bench or Wiggins plays power forward.
Power forward.
And I don't think he's getting paid that much money to come off the bench. And they already suck at being a small ball team. Yeah. Now, so maybe not. What's crazy? Let me throw out a name. What if they went to go get Cat?
That's what I heard that today.
Problems of like spacing wise. Maybe not defensively, but spacing wise, we'd be scared if they go get Cat. Let's be real.
Yeah, if they can keep Looney too, shit.
I think you keep Draymond if you get Cat.
Yeah,
I think you got to.
That's what I'm saying. You trade Poole.
Yeah.
Probably trade a couple picks with it. Maybe somebody else. I don't know. We'll have to look at the trade machine. Go look at the money. But if they were able to get a guy like Cat, or even, I don't think this would work. But I'm just trying to think maybe like a little bigger guys. Maybe Julius Randle, something like that. It might change a little bit, but I truly believe Poole's gone. Now, if you can get multiple pieces for Poole, like I see on Twitter say Brooke Lopez and Pat Connaughton. I don't personally like that because I feel like you're selling yourself low, but that would make the Warriors very, very good.
Damn.
I don't know.
Older Brooke Lopez. I
don't personally like it, but
I don't know. Motherfucker looked like a snail last series. So, I don't know. Hey, but let's talk about LeBron. I want to talk about LeBron and how do y'all think LeBron is looking, and do you think that his foot is actually a problem?
I hate that narrative.
That's what people keep saying.
I don't think it's a problem because you can tell the difference when it is a problem. I personally think I'm not gonna say he's saving his energy, but look at the Grizzlies series. Like he was banging out a lot of times in that series. He was going up for multiple blocks. He was averaging 2.5 blocks and steals combined. So he was getting after it. I think this series is just different. Every series, even in any series, every series is gonna be different in the NBA. We're not getting the overextended LeBron this series. This is clearly AD and role players, LeBron and role players series. It's not a LeBron and AD only.
Yeah.
So that's me personally. I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay, Lee.
Shit, are we talking about the injury from earlier this year or like late in the season?
Yeah.
That foot.
I mean, shit. I'm seeing him. I don't know. I can't remember if it was game 3 or 4, but when he chasing down, I think it was 3 when he was chasing down that ball, and it was like a hustle play. So I don't know. Maybe he trying to. I don't know what he got going on, but shit, it's playoffs and it's different. I always go back to football for me just because I'm familiar with it. But when you get to this point of the season, man, everybody banged up. Like a lot of players got injuries. Who want to win the most? Like if you physically can't go, you can't go. But for LeBron, shit, it looking like he could run around. He dunking and shit. So I don't know if you want to use it as an excuse. That'd be one thing, but the fact that we winning and he not showing me nothing bad.
That boy looking good.
Yeah, he not showing me nothing
looking
bad.
good. The only thing
38-year-old,
that's the thing. The only thing I see is him looking a little tired, like he's not in tip-top shape like he used to be.
But I do like that when he went to go sit. I think Coach Ham took him out, and then he just stood up and went right back to the start. So that's telling me right there he want to win. He obviously he a champion and he done been to the highest of levels, but it's showing me he want to win. Like why not win a chip right now? This really one of the best times for me to go win the chip. It'll say a lot for LeBron and AD.
I think so too.
And LeBron understand that. So I think he gonna give whatever it take unless he physically can't go.
I just want to say this bubble narrative is looking real good right now, because you got the Heat looking like they in command of everything, and I want to see that Boston versus Heat and see how that's gonna turn out.
If Boston get out, they gonna have a hard game back in Philly.
I think they're gonna get out. I think they're getting out because they kind of beat themselves last game in a way, because they had all the momentum.
This game was nasty. To me, this was must win. So I'm kind of scared that I don't know, but I mean, it's Doc Rivers at the end of the day. He might choke it away. These last 2 games is killing their confidence, bro. Like, you lose off a game winner last game. You come out, obviously not reports, but Jaylen Brown came in the interview and said he needs to demand the ball more, and he gets in foul trouble and only gets 22, 23 points, but it wasn't a great night for him. So it's like, you can feel the tension like building up around the Celtics, and
it is.
I don't know, man. I'm not as confident as I once was. I had them as my championship winners once the Bucks were out. I said Bucks and Celtics, and now that's looking nasty. So I don't know.
So you think Philly can really pull this out?
I mean, they got all the momentum.
Oh, shit.
If they can't, man.
They need to get a little baby out there for James Harden. Maybe that nigga go crazy.
That's what I thought. If they can't pull it out, they're gonna look like the biggest chokers of all time. Them two alone, because it's in their hands.
Yeah, it is.
And MVP, you got the MVP, so they want to see you do something special. And B, we're gonna see.
Hey, honestly, I think they should run a lot of James Harden, because it just seems like every time James Harden goes off, they win it. And I think Embiid can get what he can get whatever he wants. But I need James Harden to get going though. That's my opinion on that one. Yeah, you see me. And then what?
I don't know. So out the East, who y'all got? Y'all got Sixers?
Or y'all coming out the East? Nah.
I mean, shit. I think the Heat, man, it's gonna be tough for teams to beat the Heat. Like these dudes. Think they don't got nothing to lose. They really got nothing to lose. And I even heard the theory that shit. Who knows? But maybe they lost to Atlanta in that what's that tournament called? Play-in tournament.
Oh, the play-in.
To get to get Milwaukee. Now I ain't saying they knew Giannis was gonna get hurt, but they probably thought this our best matchup. So if it play out in their favor and they get to the Eastern Conference Finals, which they probably will, I think it's really scary for Philly and Boston, especially if they go in a 7-game series. That's gonna be hard for them.
So you never got the Heat then.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I've seen the stat. It said Lakers Heat was the worst finals or some shit like that. Somebody was tweeting about it. But I think if they play again outside the bubble, that's gonna be a big ticket.
Oh, for sure. You got Miami and LA. Who don't want to go to Miami, LA? That's
right. And it's outside the bubble. It ain't, the bubble was, they talk about like viewing wise is one thing, but bro, people gonna want to see that shit.
Off tops. And I think Jimmy Butler doing his shit. I don't know. The Heat really doing their shit. They kind of playing outside of what they did in the regular season in terms of, shooting threes. But they actually playing a lot better than what they was playing in the regular season. So I can see why you say the Heat, but I'ma still, and I hate saying this shit, but I still got the Celtics because I think they just find a way. It looks ugly sometimes. Like Luke said, fucking Jaylen Brown, they just seem like they just, I don't know, just button heads a little bit, but they find a way though. And so that's why I think the Celtics still gonna come out of the East.
Yeah, I don't see. The thing is, this is the only bad part. We look at the Celtics still like Ime Udoka is the coach, and he's not, and that's kind of different too. I seen Marcus Smart even say before this series that, or it might have been game one, that their offense is just random sometimes. And as soon as I seen that quote, that kind of made me like frown up a little bit. Like, what is that supposed to mean? Like, I don't know. It didn't make any sense to me. But then when you starting to look at it, they're playing too much iso ball. They're not into sets.
Mm-hmm.
They're having a lot of turnovers. It's like, do y'all really have a game plan, or y'all just think y'all can iso and drive to the basket every time and that's gonna work? Like it, and then you rarely get the Al Horford 4-3. Once Al Horford makes 2 or 3 threes, I just automatically think they're gonna win the game.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
I feel like they rely on shit like that too much without getting into actual pick and rolls or trying to take advantage of some of these guys. Because if we're being honest, they should be hunting James Harden and Maxey.
They should.
Especially Maxey. Maxey always is in foul trouble in like series matchups. So if they're hunting them, and you guys, they're two guys that are probably like top 10 best at going to the basket and finishing. Mm-hmm. If I have two guys like that and I'm not hunting Maxey when he's on the court, or James Harden who has slow feet, who doesn't really play defense, I feel like I'm doing bad as a coach and a team. So I don't know. I hope they figure it out, because I personally want Lakers Celtics.
Ooh, shit. Hey, that's gonna be one.
The Lakers Celtics, I want it bad, so I'm hoping they win, but I don't know, man.
Okay. So who y'all think coming out the West? Out the West, then? Of course, y'all. He already know.
Yeah, the Lakers. I never seen it differently. Like, without being biased, it's just I've never believed in the Nuggets. Y'all know that. Never believed in them. And the Suns, they didn't have enough time. But I also said I've never liked their lineup. Having a Kogi or Torrey Craig in the lineup just alone doesn't make sense. I feel like they should have been playing TJ Warren a little more. It's too late now. They playing him like game 4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not feeling that team, so I don't fear either of them. Everyone thinks the Nuggets gonna be some super serious series, but I don't. So Lakers in 6 again. We'll see.
Hey, how do okay, let's talk about, and we almost done here. Let's talk about the matchup between the Nuggets or the Suns. But first, let's get into, how do you think the Lakers match up against the Suns? In my opinion, I think they match up pretty damn well, because you got Vanderbilt can go in either one of them, but I think our team defense is much better than the Nuggets. But what's your opinion on that matchup against the Suns?
Go ahead first, Lee.
I mean, honestly, bro, like, for the rest of this playoffs and into the finals, if we get there, I like our matchup against any team. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, we got players who ready to play at all different sizes. So, I mean, Jokic, if we play him, Jokic may get a double-double. Like, he may even get a triple-double. Who knows? With assists and shit, rebounds, of course. But I like us. Like, who gonna stop AD? You telling me Jokic's gonna guard AD?
Hell no.
I don't think that's happening.
Hell no.
And then with the Suns, man, they don't have depth, and that's gonna kill them. Like, they can't match up to what we got going on. I don't think. I mean, going to the East would be a little different conversation, but on the West, man, I think we got what it takes. And yeah, we got what, 10 guys? We got 10 guys who can play, probably even more. So
I like our matchup too. I mean, I think the Suns would be easier because I'm thinking of, like, I don't have to worry about AD, Reeves, and LeBron, and Vanderbilt. So we're really worrying about D'Lo. But you think about it, we can put D'Lo on Torrey Craig.
Yep.
Yeah. So right there alone, I'm excited. KD, like you said, it's probably Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves gonna go on Devin Booker. Booker's gonna get his. He's just gonna make him work. And now if you don't make him work, then you switch it and you have LeBron on KD, Vando on Devin Booker, AD helping with Aiden. Aiden's not going to the 3-point line. Yeah, he can shoot the mid-range, but he's not going to the 3-point line. So
he's
AD
trash.
Dropping coverage. He can go back a little bit. So that matchup to me is easier. Now the Nuggets would be a little bit harder just based off matchup-wise. I think it works again, but KCP running D'Lo back and forth off screens will be a little bit different. Jamal Murray, to me, is going to make Austin Reeves work a little harder because Jamal Murray is more of a flair guy than Devin Booker. He's gonna make us get a couple fouls. Now, our X factor again is gonna be Dennis Schroeder.
Yep.
He come in, we can have D'Lo stay in or have Austin Reeves stay in. And now if Austin Reeves stays in, 5 out, man, we could switch everything almost. Obviously not with Jokic, but we could switch almost everything and be straight. He's gonna make Jamal Murray work. And to me, that's the difference. Like you said, I don't have no issue until we get out East. Now, East, that's a different story.
It is.
But if it's me personally, I'd rather just play Phoenix because of that whole altitude bullshit with the Nuggets. Like, I don't even want to deal with that.
That's a big thing.
That's the bubble. It is a big thing. That's what I'm saying. That home court is really nice. Phoenix, to me, their home court isn't scary. Their fans don't scare me
at all.
Phoenix.
Devin Booker, he's playing his best ball, and he still don't really scare me when it comes to my team. So I'd rather play Phoenix, but I ain't scared of either.
I like that. I think I'd much rather play Phoenix too, because I feel like it's a little easier to guard team defense wise. Like Denver poses a little bit of problem in terms of spacing. But shit, I'd much rather play Phoenix. I'm not even gonna lie, and I didn't even think I was gonna say that until actually seeing Phoenix play in the playoffs. And it's like they're kind of one-dimensional, so it's easy to stop a team that's one-dimensional. And so and then Aiden is just garbage.
I beg Chris Paul comes back. I beg he comes back.
Yes, because they play much better without him. At least right now they are.
And people don't want to be honest because they love him. He's a cone. He's a cone.
He gets on my nerve.
I would hunt him every play.
Oh, best believe. Brown gonna hunt that.
I can't. Oh man! And then what makes me so excited is we'll finally get Rui back in the lineup and probably get at least 15 to 20 minutes of Rui ball. Right now, this series is kind of like hard for him to play because he's not good running off screens. He's good like when he's matching up defensively, but he's not going to be able to run around all these screens that the Warriors set. So I understand why Rui isn't playing that many minutes. It's going to tire him out, and he's kind of slow. But against Phoenix or Denver, our guy is back. That's all. He's back.
I didn't even think about that. Yeah, running off the screen is a little hard for Rui. I didn't even think about why he wasn't getting that much minutes.
Yeah, because you got like DiVincenzo, you got Jordan Poole. Like, I'm just thinking about the guys off the bench. You got those two guys. You got, I mean, he's not going to match up with a JaMychal, and JaMychal barely plays. He can't match up with Looney. So it's like, it's hard to play him. And it sucks to say because he has such a great series against the Grizzlies, but that's basketball. Like, Lonnie
that's NBA playoffs.
Yeah, that's the playoffs, man. It's matchup based, and that's what I was saying in the beginning of this podcast. Is NBA is matchup based. So the next series, no matter who we play, We get him back. We get his mid-range back. And especially if we play Phoenix, they don't shoot a lot of threes. So if we go mid-range for mid-range, we can go.
I'll take that all day. All day.
Right.
Playing Phoenix actually kind of exciting. Like, I like that matchup off tops. But
right now they down.
Yeah, shit. Fucking let's I got two more questions. Easy ones. What you think Lakers gonna do? Game 5, or you got Lakers in 6? Lee?
I mean, it's hard to say. Like, I guess you can go realistically Lakers in 6. But again, if I'm Coach Ham, if I'm LeBron as a leader, AD as a leader, I'm telling these guys win now. Like, you don't even want to risk coming back to LA and losing. Like, we can't put that out of the storyline. Like, shit, Golden State, you know, they know how to win. At the end of the day, they know how to win. So it'd be dangerous to lose. But Lakers have been undefeated at home this postseason. So if we got to come back at home and do it, just come out and ball. I don't even want to have no little heart attack. You know me, I'll be watching the game yelling this shit. So I don't even want to be. I don't want to go through none of that. Just if you're gonna lose, I think though if you're gonna lose, man, keep it within 10. Like don't go out there and get whooped by 30. But that's me.
Yeah.
What you got, Luke?
I seen it. So from the very beginning, I had us winning game 1, losing game 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, I didn't have us getting blown out. But I had us winning game 3 and then probably losing game 4. So that's kind of scratched out the window. Everything's worked but game 4. So I have us losing game 5. But like you said, like these last 2 games, especially last night, I'm more skeptical. Like I think we could close it out. But we all know like this is the end of the dynasty. So these dudes might fight like they're really dying. You know what I mean? So
yeah, they gonna come out hot.
yeah, I won't be surprised if we lose by like 10 to 15. But I'm on the fence. Like I don't know. I'm gonna stick with Lakers in 6. I feel like we lose and then we bring it back home and win. Now I'm with Lee. I don't wanna play with it. I don't wanna come out and be down 20 and try to jump back in it because you exerting energy, like you said. It's 2 days. Games is every 2 days. So we're gonna be trying to fight that whole time while they up. Now we wasted all our energy, and Game 6 is looking a little scary. And I'm not going to Game 7. I'm gonna tell you that now. Game 7, I think y'all should say I was nervous. So, I don't know, man. Lakers in 6, I guess.
Yeah, I'll take Lakers in 6. I think Game 5, it's not gonna be a blowout like Game 2, but I do see us losing by possibly like 10 and 12, like you said, 10 to 15. But we got to come back home and take care of business like we did in the first round. So I got Lakers in 6. And then this is just this the last question, a little opinion. Do y'all think if we win the championship, does Russell Westbrook, Pat Bev, Thomas Bryant, do they deserve a ring? In my opinion, I think they do. What y'all think, though?
All right, so I say yes, but I don't think Thomas Bryant deserves one. I'll tell you why. He's the only one, but it won't make sense because if he gets singled out, then it wouldn't make sense. So he's gonna get one, but he wanted off of the team.
Yeah,
he was more of a self guy the whole time. He was mad. Obviously, he was getting minutes. AD was hurt. You looked cool. You looked good, but you have to know you're on a team with AD. So of course, you're gonna go back to the bench. You're gonna not play some days. You don't see Mo Bamba, Malik Beasley, guys like that complaining. But the moral of what I'm trying to say is, he was all about himself the whole time. He asked for the trade. He wanted to be gone. He wanted more minutes. So to me, he didn't contribute to a championship. Russ gave it his all. We wouldn't have made the play-in without Russ. Let's just be completely honest. I'm not saying if you put D'Lo and all that. I'm talking about just, let's say Russ got hurt and we just had LeBron and AD, we wouldn't have made the play-in. I'm sorry to say it, but that's facts. So Russ deserves it. Pat Bev, he was there since game 1. He deserves it too. He didn't give us what we thought he would give us, but some nights he was there.
He was there for sure.
He deserves it too. To me, Thomas Bryant is the only guy that doesn't. Like, I would even give it to Matt Ryan. That 3, I know it was early.
Hey, at the corner?
Oh, I forgot about that shit.
That game tying 3.
Yeah.
Like, we needed that. So, I don't know. It's just like, because this happens every year. Guys are going to get rings that weren't on the team when they actually won the championship, but they contributed throughout the season. So we heard nothing but good things about Russ. We heard nothing but good things about Pat Bev, even though he wasn't really good. But we heard nothing but bad things about Thomas Bryant. So why did he deserve a ring? That's all I'm saying.
Okay. What you got, Lee?
Shit, I mean, he knew more about that than I did for sure. I didn't know Brian was so centered like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's tricky. Like, if you want to be out, bro, don't be trying to cup collect the shit when niggas win. You can't be like that. Like, I feel like, shit, I wouldn't even accept it. Like, of course, niggas gonna see a ring, you know, that's history and all that kind of stuff. But, like, think like, what did you, like Luke saying, contribute? Like, you really think you deserve that? That's what if I'm that player, I'd be like, shit, they got it. But, I mean, you know, if they got to do it by the book and however those rules are or whatever. But as long as they not at the parade, I'm cool. that's how I feel.
They not going to be there for sure.
What you think here?
I think Russell and Pat for sure definitely do deserve it. They contributed to some wins, man. And Russ gave it his all. He played when he was supposed to play. Pat Bev, like you said, he didn't give us as much as we thought, but it was a couple games you like, damn, Pat Bev, especially that Boston game where we got cheated. I'm just gonna say that we got cheated off that Boston, the little LeBron layup.
And that Portland game when he kept doing this.
I forgot. Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You got to really go back in the archives and really think about it. But
But I think them two definitely deserve it. Thomas Bryant did have a couple of good games, so that's why I say he deserves it. But like you said, he did want to leave though, and then now look at him in the Nuggets, not giving no minutes.
You're behind DeAndre Jordan, bro. Like, come on.
Wow.
So it's like, what's the point?
Like, get out of
so
here,
he
bro.
blew that. He blew it. He blew it out the water. So that's my opinion. But man, first I want to thank y'all for fucking coming on this short notice show. But I really appreciate y'all, man. Really, for real.
No, I'll be back anytime, bro. Anytime.
Yeah.
No, me. Hey, and that's how we gonna end it. Thank you guys for tuning in to View Sports Talk.
Yes, sir.
All right.